The original Halifax station was built at Shaw Syke, approximately 220 yards west of the current location, and opened on the 1st of July 1844 by the Manchester and Leeds Railway as their terminus of a branch for their main line from Manchester to Normanton. With the opening of the line between Halifax and Bradford on the 7th of August 1850, a new station was opened on the current site. This had temporary wooden buildings. The station at Shaw Syke was then extended and used as a goods depot. The permanent buildings at the current site were designed by Thomas Butterworth and opened on the 23rd of June 1855. This Grade II listed building housed the nursery associated with the Eureka Children's Museum until its closure on the 18th of December 2020. A new line was constructed by the Great Northern Railway in the mid-1870s from the main station over a long viaduct to a station at North Bridge, then across and indeed partly in tunnel beneath the hilly terrain north of the town, to an unusual triangular station at Queensberry, where the line divided into tracks for Keighley, Skipton, Carlisle and Morecambe to the northwest and Bradford in the east. Halifax was redesigned during 1884 and 1885 and completely rebuilt during 1885 and 1886. Part of the new station opened on the 25th of October 1885 and the remainder on the 30th of May 1886. The new station had separate accommodation for LYR and GNR trains, the latter being on the west side. To distinguish it from Halifax St Paul's and Halifax North Bridge stations, the main station was known from the June of 1890 as Halifax Old Station, and on the 30th of September 1951 was changed again to Halifax Town, and on the 12th of June 1961 reverted back to Halifax. The Halifax High Level Railway was a related branch opened in the 1890s, leading to Holmfield near Ovenden, on the line to Queensberry through a half-mile tunnel through a ridge and across the Wheatley Valley on a 10-arch viaduct past Samuel Webster's Brewery to Pelham, where there was sizable goods facilities, and then to St Paul's Railway Station in Queen's Road. This branch gradually fell into disuse, losing its regular passenger service as early as 1917. The last goods train ran in 1960 and the line was then dismantled, leaving the viaduct standing as a reminder of the former freight link. The Queensberry branch as a whole was closed in stages from 1955 onwards, although many of its engineering features remain. The route has lately been adopted and to an extent brought back into public use as an attention by Sustrans as a walking and cycle route. The principal structure on the line, Queensberry Tunnel, was, at its opening, the longest on the GNR system at 2,501 yards. It's currently derelict, partly flooded and impassable, although a campaign is underway to save it for the inclusion of the Sustrans route. A campaign run by the local newspaper, the Halifax Evening Courier, was started to get the station refurbished. The paper said that it wanted a station fit for the 21st century and the current state was disgraceful. Due to the amount of support generated, Network Rail and Northern agreed to do so. Work on this began on the May of 2009 on a £2.5 million refurbishment scheme that has seen the station footbridge and canopies repaired, new glazing and lighting system installed, and the repainting of the structures. The second phase of the refurbishment covered the platform and the concourse and was completed in November 2010. In October of 2014, plans were submitted to bring an old platform back into use to create 3 platforms together with signal improvements. Network Rail subsequently announced plans to upgrade the eastern portion of the Calder Valley line in 2017, which will see the surviving signal box here closed. Control of the upgraded track and new signalling was passed to York Railway Operating Centre in October of 2018. So we'll get started here at Halifax with 195014 and 195012. Departing with the 1445 Northern service from Leeds to Manchester, Victoria. Next in to arrive is 150222. arriving with the 1450 Northern service from Bradford Interchange to Huddersfield. Next out to depart is 195118 with the 1454 Northern service from Blackpool North to York. Next out to depart is 158786 with the 1457 Northern service from Huddersfield to Bradford Interchange. Next in is big old shouty 180-107, working the 1503 Grand Central service from Bradford Interchange to London King's Cross. Departing the other way is 195129, working the 1505 Northern service from Chester to Leeds. Next in to terminate with a Northern service off of Hull is 158910. And all turned around after using the turnback siding. 158910 departs with the 1517 Northern service to Hull. Next in arriving 5 minutes late is 195126, departing with the 1516 Northern service from Leeds to Chester. Arriving right on his heels is 195103, working the 1528 Northern service from York to Blackpool North. And the final train of this session is 195104, arriving with the 1537 Northern service from Manchester Victoria to Leeds. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed what you saw, click on the 2 videos here at the end screen. Helps out the channel. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you are new and got this far, and we'll see you all in the next video, folks, wherever that may take us. We'll see you then, folks.